Imagine coming face to face with a crocodile that has more than 100 razor-sharp teeth and a snout so thin it almost looks fake. At first glance, it looks like something evolution accidentally stretched too far. But this bizarre reptile isn't a monster. It's actually one of the most specialized hunters on Earth. This is the gharial, one of the strangest crocodilians ever to live. The gharial is one of the three major types of crocodilians, alongside crocodiles and alligators. It lives in the rivers of northern India and Nepal and has existed in one form or another for millions of years. Unlike its bulkier relatives, the gharial evolved for one thing above all else: catching fish. Every part of its body reflects that purpose. Its long, narrow snout slices through the water with very little resistance, allowing it to snap sideways at incredible speed. It's the underwater equivalent of a spear. The first thing everyone notices: the teeth. An adult gharial can have well over 100 needle-like teeth lining its jaws. Instead of crushing turtles or grabbing large mammals like other crocodiles, these teeth act like dozens of tiny hooks. When a slippery fish tries to escape, there's almost nowhere to go. The teeth interlock perfectly, creating a living fish trap. Despite looking terrifying, these teeth are surprisingly delicate compared to those of other crocodilians. They're designed for speed and grip, not brute force. A gharial spends most of its life in the water. Its streamlined body, muscular tail, and webbed feet make it an incredibly efficient swimmer. Unlike crocodiles that ambush animals drinking at the water's edge, gharials usually chase prey beneath the surface. With a quick sideways snap of its head, dinner is over in a fraction of a second. Its long snout creates very little drag, allowing lightning-fast movements that broader snout crocodiles simply can't match. Adult males have one of the strangest features in the reptile world. A large rounded bump grows on the tip of the snout. It's called a ghara, named after a traditional Indian clay pot because of its similar shape. Scientists believe it helps amplify vocalizations during mating season and may also create bubbles or buzzing sounds that attract females. It also serves as a visual signal to other males. Think of it as both a loudspeaker and a billboard. Every spring, male gharials compete for the attention of nearby females. Rather than fighting with brutal force like many crocodilians, males often rely on impressive displays. They raise their heads above the water, hiss loudly, and use the ghara on the end of their snout to produce deep buzzing calls that can travel across the river. After mating, the female searches for a sandy riverbank to build her nest. She digs a deep hole using her powerful back legs before laying anywhere from 30 to 60 eggs, one of the largest clutches of any crocodilian. For the next several weeks, she stays close, guarding the nest from predators such as jackals, monitor lizards, and wild pigs. When the babies are ready to hatch, they begin calling from inside their eggs. The mother carefully uncovers the nest, helping the hatchlings reach the water. Unlike crocodiles, however, she usually doesn't carry the babies in her mouth. Their long, needle-like snouts are simply too delicate for that kind of transport. Instead, the young gather around their mother in the shallow water, where her presence offers protection during their most vulnerable days. A healthy gharial can live for 40 to 60 years in the wild, and some individuals in protected care have lived even longer. They grow slowly, taking around 10 to 15 years to reach full maturity. That long lifespan means every adult is incredibly valuable to the survival of the species. When mature breeding animals are lost, it can take more than a decade for another generation to replace them. For a species already fighting habitat loss and declining numbers, time is both its greatest ally and one of its biggest challenges. Don't let the skinny snout fool you. The gharial is enormous. Large males can reach nearly 20 feet, or about 6 meters in length. That makes them among the longest crocodilians on Earth. Yet despite their impressive size, most of that length comes from their incredibly long body and tail. They're built for swimming, not wrestling massive prey. Here's something that surprises many people. Gharials are among the least dangerous crocodilians to humans. Their narrow jaws simply aren't built to overpower large mammals. In fact, attacks on humans are extremely rare. If threatened, a gharial would much rather escape into the river than stand its ground. Their appearance may scream river monster, but their behavior tells a very different story. Unfortunately, the gharial has become one of the world's most endangered reptiles. Dams have altered river systems. Fishing nets accidentally trap them. Pollution has damaged their habitat. And the sandbanks where females lay eggs continue to disappear. By the 1970s, wild populations had crashed dramatically. Conservation programs in India and Nepal have helped increase their numbers through captive breeding and reintroduction, but the species remains critically endangered. Their future depends on protecting the rivers they call home.
With more than 100 teeth, a snout unlike any other reptile, and a body perfectly engineered for life beneath the surface. The gharial proves that evolution doesn't always create the biggest predator. Sometimes, it creates the most specialized one. If you enjoyed learning about one of nature's strangest reptiles, be sure to subscribe to Animal Fanatic 365. And let us know in the comments. What's the weirdest animal you've ever seen? Until next time, stay curious.